These four trailblazers were born during the days of Japanese occupation in Korea. It was a time when Korean nationalism was on the rise, and Koreans, both domestic and overseas, were dreaming of independence. In 1919, Koreans staged the famous March 1st movement. The movement was a peaceful demonstration against the Japanese imperialism that had intimately become a part of the Korean way of life.
Nan was born on June 19, 1919, during the time of Japanese occupation in Korea. Although we do not have much information on her, we know that Nan attended Gyeonggi High School and later earned a degree from the Tokyo Women's Medical School, as she wanted to follow in her father's profession and become a doctor. Dong-hae was born in the city of Pyongyang of Northern Korea on April 9, 1929. She was the second daughter of 8 siblings. Her father, Yohan Chu, was a famous Korean statesman and poet known as Song-ha, whose pen name is remembered today as the father of modern Korean poetry.
These are some of the poems that Dr. Go's father wrote. Gone was my sister. It was the day a swallow flew from south of the river, white-clad and flower-crowned, maidens pure and innocent leading the way. Gone was my sister over the rear mountain. I thought she would return, but my sister, buried under soil and golden turf, can never return. Even when the cock on the folded screen crows, she can't come back even when the peach tree blooms on the stepping stones.
Sung was born on September 26, 1931.
She was the oldest of 4. She had 2 younger brothers and 1 younger sister. And even though she was the first child, she clearly had sort of characteristics of a very outgoing and aggressive person, and I think was always treated kind of like the first son. And everyone looked up to her, so she was really the leader within her family.
As a young girl, Sung towered over most of her friends and family at the height of 5 feet 7 inches, an extremely tall height for a Korean woman at the time. Thanks to her tall stature, Sung excelled at many sports, eventually becoming the star volleyball player at her elite Gyeonggi High School.
She played volleyball, and that seemed to be in her youth really the main part of her life, is her teammates and playing very competitively.
She pasted photos of her memorable matches and liked to draw in her scrapbook. Charlotte was born on April 15, 1940, to an affluent family. Charlotte's parents were extremely proud of her accomplishments and lovingly supported whatever she did.
My mother was born ahead of her time. She was progressive and passionate, such that her vision and intelligence surpassed her generation.
Even as a little girl, she always tried her best in school and loved to take on public leadership roles. She found a passion for great literature, was voted as president in her 3rd grade class, and was frequently picked to take part in the school shows. This began her passion for the public arena.